Hey guys, George right here, back with another one. You know what time it is. Today we have a different type of opening in the sense that we are putting up a booster versus ETBs. You can probably tell what we're going to be opening up, but we have some prismatic ETBs to go here. We have 4 of these bad boys, and we're putting them up against, you saw Latias. We're going to open up a booster of Surging Sparks. I think we've actually already done Prismatic versus Surging, but this one's specifically going to be ETBs versus booster box. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start with Prismatic. We've already been through Prismatic and Surging, so with both of these, I'm just gonna do the quick 1-2 and go through them. But with Prismatic, we have the possibilities of God Pack, so as soon as I see nothing come out there, I'm just gonna go as quick as possible to the back with anything. But hey, we got a Pikachu to start us off. Good thing to start off with something at least. But EXs don't get thrones, so they're just gonna go to the back burner and stay there until we get something worthwhile to come out in these packs. Again, with Prismatic, we're looking obviously for the Umbreon. That's why we're trying to invoke him with the Umbreon. So if we get anything worthwhile there, it's great. But if not, we're just going to go all the way to the back. Like I said, we got our first Pokeball, Professor's Research, and our Terrapagos EX. So 2 in there. And again, this is very likely. It's sometimes happened to us already, but Pokeballs aren't really hits. And recently, we uploaded a black and white video. Make sure to go check that one out if you haven't. But here we're noticing that, again, these Pokeballs used to come out not so much, and again, since we're just going straight to the back, I'm gonna skip all those. But now with black and white, the Pokeballs have their different design there. They have the old Japanese design where the Pokeballs are all around the card, the Master Balls are all around the card, but it's very different in the sense that now they come out a lot more from what we noticed in the video. So make sure to go check that one out if you haven't seen it. Got our Iron Boulder, Houndour, and Jolteon. But again, with Prismatic, we've had our traumatic videos and we've had our not so traumatic videos. So let's see how this one turns out. We have 4 ETBs total, guys. So hopefully we get something by the end of this. Just gonna again skip everything because we didn't pull anything there. Litleo as our Pokeball and Ursaluna. Okay, so let's go ahead, continue here. Again, just 4 hits so far, but really 2, and those are just the EXs, not even the Pokeballs. I'm not counting those. But again, we've had these sessions with Prismatic where we sometimes get stuff, sometimes it's just a dud because those are 2, and then another EX. So that's 3 EXs in an ETB, which weird as hell, but it's Prismatic, so we know the deal here. Even though they are just EXs, they are hits in comparison to other ones where a regular EX wouldn't be a hit. Here you should just be happy you're getting anything. But I'm just gonna keep going to the back. We got our Bronzong, Master Ball, very good. Hey, that turned out to be a good one. We got our Master Ball. It's an Execute, but Master Ball nonetheless. So 2 packs left for our first ETB. And that's going to be done with that one already. We are going to move to our booster. And hopefully our booster is what brings up the energy a little bit here. We did get a Master Ball, but still it's not kind of what we're wanting. Got our Pokeball Miltank and our Houndoom. Meaning that we have 1 pack left. I'll put that there in a bit. We have gotten hits. Like in previous ETBs, sometimes we get absolutely nothing. And we only get Pokeballs. But here, we got a Master Ball, we got 3 EXs. Let's see if this last one will give us something else. If not, that's kind of what you expect from Prismatic. Nothing huge, but we did get some hits at least. Our Cypher, Okie dokie, and yeah, that's the gist of it. So now we're going to Surging Sparks. Here, we're trying to see if we can get our big boy, obviously. But we do have Latias as well. So if we get any of those, we are happy with that. And again, here, we don't have to do that. So we can do our trick and go straight to the back with our Tauros, Volcarona, and Gastrodon, and that's how, again, we're going to be going through these a little quicker than with Prismatic, because there we don't have to, or here we don't have to worry about a God Pack. Obviously, we would love a God Pack to come out with Prismatic, but kind of just have to do that for just in case, because we have not pulled a God Pack from Prismatic. If we end up doing that, that's going to be awesome, obviously, but in the meanwhile, when it doesn't happen, it's kind of boring when you are going a little slow to see, but then at the end, nothing ends up happening, so it just ruins that a little bit. Our Ceruledge EX for Surging Sparks to start us off. Got a lot of EXs to go against, but nothing really big to go against, except that Master Ball, which I would call an illustration where it could take down no problem, especially price-wise, which Execute right there is his price. I'm pretty sure most of the other cards would be able to take him down. Got our Cofagirius, and with boosters again, that happens where maybe the first couple rounds, or maybe you got a dry round where you didn't get much, but right now we already have our EX. We're gonna see if anything else worthwhile comes out. We got 4 packs left. Full arts here can take up spaces of big things like alts and secrets, so if we see more than one full art, that's something that could happen as well. Nothing so far. Pretty slow first round for Surging, but we have way more to go. Another 20 something packs after these 9. But we have our Technical Machine. Very nice illustration. Hey, look, Execute, and they're both gonna take the throne. Let's keep it going. Yes. We got the egg video today, our double eggs. 1 Master Ball egg and 1 illustration of eggs, but egg video nonetheless. Make sure you had your breakfast, guys, because you're gonna get hungry with these eggs. That's a stupid joke. But let's keep going. Our Surging Sparks finishing off here. This is the last pack for our first round. We got a blender, at least a useful ace spec, but that's it. Just that illustration, an EX, and an ace. So next one of Prismatic here. We're just gonna go through now that we saw our first round and the possibilities are still gonna go through. We can see anything worthwhile will come out here. Again, this is what I don't like about it, that we start trying to see if we get a God Pack, then we go through it and get nothing. So it's that type of bummer with Prismatic, but there's still the possibilities of getting that God Pack. That's why people still go for Prismatic, and that's why it costs so much still. Way worse in the States than it is here in Mexico, but there's our Pokeball and an EX. So again, second ETB, and this one also has a Pokeball and an EX. Okay, keeping it going. And it was the same mask again, like we saw that it was just a regular mask, but the mask is the Cornerstone mask, is the one that's honestly the least useful, not even used to play or anything like that, so not even a good mask came out. Our Sylveon Hollow, but would have been way different if that was a Master Ball Sylveon, because the price always varies differently with the evolutions. Regular Hollow, but a Pokeball would be worthwhile too, of any of the evolutions, but we know how unlikely those are. Got our Hoothoots, Slowpoke, and Ursaluna. And now here, this one actually is a little more slow in the sense that we don't have even most of the EXs. It's just one of the EXs that came out there at this point, because now we're gonna see if any of these bad boys worthwhile. We got our Pheasantipity Pokeball. Pokeballs are still common, and our regular Pheasantipity Hollow. Those next to each other, you can see there is a big difference in the Hollow, obviously. The background's more rainbowish as well. And that's how it goes with Prismatic, guys. You never know what the kind of box that you're gonna get. You could get something that's loaded, even though they're not good kits, or you could get something that's not loaded, or basically empty, and has absolutely nothing in it. So here at least we've gotten an EX and some Pokeballs, which is better than getting absolutely nothing. So down to our other 3. We have 3 more packs already in this ETB. See how quick it goes, but here with Surging and Prismatic, both are wanted sets, in the sense, obviously, Big Pikachu, the Umbreon, all the evolutions here. But I prefer opening Surging for this specific reason of Prismatic is basically just going through, having nothing to see, and just going to the next one. So Surging is way more nice to open, in my opinion. But once you have absolutely nothing, then Prismatic just makes me want to go to the end with our Noibat. Hey, Eevee, that's good. At least, and an Ace-Spec. So that went away for me there. So let's say if the Pokeball was a hit, which I wouldn't count it, 3 hit pack here. And for our last pack, Prismatic, since that one was a triple hit, kind of expecting nothing to come out in this one, but you never know how it'll go with Prismatic and with any other packs, honestly. So nothing there. We got our Holo Bronzong, Houndoom, and Umbreon to finish that one off. Would have been way better with a different type of Umbreon, but them's the breaks. Moving on to Surging, our second part of the left side, or right side actually. Again, because booster bundles, 36 in each. Got our 9, 9, 9, and 9 rounds. So now we're going to be Durant. It's been a while since I've seen a Durant, but again, EX bundles are more assured in the sense of quantities, so we still have like 5 more EXs to see in this box. But we got one of the illustration rares already, and we still have possibilities of 2 more, and all the other stuff that could come in here as well. Let's hope that we can get a nice little one for this video of Surging, because I'm not really expecting something good to come out for our ETBs of Prismatic, but if something in Surging comes out, that'd be the best here, because there are a lot of good cards in Surging. Again, the illustrations and obviously the big hits, Milotic, Latias, and our Pikachu. So different possibilities there. A lot lower with Prismatic, but Surging has treated us well. With a Drayton full art, it's fine. I'm not going to take down our Execute or anything like that, but a full art. Let's hope we don't get another one, because if we get another one, basically lost our chance at an alt or a secret, because those usually take up those spaces. Obviously, there are parts where you can get 2 full arts and still get an alt or a secret, but those are less likely. Alright, Cofagirius. So far, just an EX and a full art for this round. We compare it to Prismatic, it seems like obviously Prismatic is winning, but really can't compare when Pokeballs and Ace-Specs are coming out there. Got our Cyclozar, and here we've got 1 Ace-Spec already, but it's a lot less common for them to come out in Surging. We've got our Blender there, and now we have maybe another Ace-Spec as well could come out here. Would prefer to not, because those again are taking up spaces for possible hits. Got our Satitan, Trapinch, Eternatus, and our last 2 packs for this round. Half of the booster box already down, meaning hopefully if nothing comes out in these 2, the other half will be way more loaded. Got our Tandemaus, Larvesta, and Robska, and our last pack for this round. See what comes out here, if it's anything worthwhile or not. Again, I'm not really putting them in rounds against each other, just trying to see what'll come out. Iron Crown, and another kind of sad round for Surging. So, continuing round 3, Prismatic. Hopefully we get something again. The Evolution is honestly what made that previous box. If we can keep getting Evolutions, I'm down with that. But again, I'm just grab a couple and skip to the back. We got our Executor Pokeball. starting with our Executor there, only in that pack. And obviously, if you haven't seen, Pichu is helping us here because Surging Sparks, Pikachu Focus, Jolteon is an electric type, so hey, something that goes for both of the sets. Skip a couple. Down to Monkey Dory, Area Zero, and Pheasantipity. Nothing at this point, just our Executor. Which for a start of a AETB is fine. It's fine, but obviously, we're hoping for something. I want something good to come out on Prismatic, obviously. Who wouldn't? But down to the luck that we get. Got our Rotom, Earthen Vessel. Espeon, these evolutions are just taunting me at this point. Seeing Glaceon, Vaporeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, all of them have been out now at this point. Now we just need them in their other versions, which happy as hell to see if they do come out. But now we're going back here. Our Janine, Pokeball, Vaporeon, something worthwhile, and an Atticus. So there's our double pack again. With, again, Pokeball not really counting, but it's a Vaporeon, so that one will count, and Atticus. Okay, but just because we got that Pokeball evolution doesn't mean that we can't get something bigger, which is obviously our reason for this. We want to see the big boys, but with these packs like this, can't really be expecting much now. With our Roto Stick, Furfro, and a Roaring Moon. But this is typical of traumatic evolutions. We know how it goes here. Can't really say we're not warned. We've seen so many videos and we've done so many videos of traumatic. So it's just us coming back to the same old, same old. Got our Earthen Vessel. Earthen Vessel's at least something useful. Hey, EX, good. Umbreon, nice. Umbreon EX. If we're getting any of the EXs, I prefer it to be these as well. So at least those EXs are worthwhile. And let's keep going with those evolution of EXs. If not, let's get at least a big boy player. Anything, any alts, any of them would be good. Maybe not the trainers, because we've seen those too many times to want them again. Got our Ursaluna, our Shadowbind, and our reverse other was a Hippopotas. And two more to go here on ETB number 3. Nothing big to show at the point of this part of the video. Hopefully, maybe that last ETB has something in it. We'll see, but can't really keep giving our hopes up. Got our Professor and Hollow Umbreon. And I'll just go straight, leave that one up in a bit. But let's finish this ETB with another one to see if anything worthwhile comes out here. That one was nothing, so we grab a good amount and go back here with Hippowdon, and Sandy Shocks to finish off, just another EX and an ugly one to shove it in your face. Third part of our Surging booster box, and right now you can see there's a big difference in bundle amounts and the quantities, but that's what happens with Prismatic. It's mostly Pokeballs and useless EXs. Some of them could be good. Mesprit, very good. There's our illustration rare. A cute Mesprit, more pinkish colors coming out here. So I'll take down our Execute. We've had the eggs on the screen for the entire video. Now we change it out a little bit. We still have some eggs on the screen, and we can still see the eggs in the background, but different type of illustration to take the mantle at that point. Just gonna keep going and see if there's anything else. And there's Executors here too, so we are not escaping from the eggs on either side. You get Executor and Execute in Prismatic and also in Surging Sparks. If the Executor comes out, the Executor, you know which one I'm talking about on the screen, we won't be upset at that one. But eggs are on the screen. Okay. So almost at the end, and nothing big to show at this point. Something worthwhile. Alright, there's our Mario and Luigi. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen these guys. Our Peppers. But they're just gonna go to the back. Nothing out there. But Surging Sparks going through these really quickly as well, in a sense, because don't have to go through them like in Prismatic. Got our Grapple Locked, Gouging Fire, nothing big. And here, honestly, any of the rainbow border alts are cool. Obviously, we're after the big boy. You know which one it is. But if we don't get it and we get something else, I can't really complain there. If we keep getting these A specs, that's our second A spec, so there should not be another one here. And if there is, then something's ruined at that point. But 3 packs left in our box. Let's see how it goes. Nothing to show at this point. But there are very nice ones in Surging, which is kind of what I'm hoping to see. Still have another illustration to go, but maybe that'll be in our last packs, showing us at the end that they can have stuff in them as well. But let's see. There's our last illustration. So now in our last 9, hoping that we get a big boy, because with these 9, I'm not going to take down Mesprit because I prefer that one over a Titan. Now with these 3 gone, only big stuff that could come out still are the alts. Maybe a secret, maybe both come out in our last 9. But if we see a full art, that kind of ruins it. But there's our Executor, I was saying, not the boy, but Executor nonetheless, EX. Hopefully our last round of Surging isn't just EX and we can get something good in there too. So our last round for our Prismatic and Surging to do anything at this point, because at this point they are both letting us down. Or at least in Surging we're getting our illustrations. Here we're getting Vaporeon. There we go. At least a EX. Again, at least we're getting EX of Evolutions, but would were way different if we got other stuff. But them's the breaks here. At least we're getting our Evolution EXs, because if not, then those regular EXs would kind of bring me down at that point. But going off of our inertia there, just going straight into these packs of Prismatic without doing the trick. But from our Surging here, we're just going and seeing worthwhile or not. Take off the energy. Nothing there. Go to the back. Got our Maxim Belt. And our Pokeball is Duskull. So 2 again. Last packs here. 6 packs for our Prismatic to go. Nothing big here at the moment. Just our Evolutions. It's probably, and the Execute has been there the entire video. And probably nothing. Ah! Hell yeah! We got Cerulege. Finally something came out. Oh my god, we were gonna say nothing was gonna take its spot, but there we go. Our alt Cerulege. Very good. So now that happened, now these last packs, we're not gonna get anything in them. But hey, now we're with our energy up a little more here with our Cerulege. Now we're just gonna go to the back of these guys and see full art. Just again, but different change there. Now it's a full art. We don't care anymore. At least we're getting stuff still, but that bad boy in our last ETB came out randomly again. So if we get anything else, that's gonna be great. I honestly am not expecting it. I wasn't expecting it there. Now over there as well. So we got our Pokeball is a Kieran, and just that as our hit here in this pack. Again, with these packs, you never know. Kieran, there's an alt of Kieran in this video, in this Prismatic one, yes. So there he is on the screen, our alt of Kieran, which would be dope to get. But again, this is an ETB, so here it's not that it's not gonna happen or that it couldn't happen, but it's unlikely. It was already unlikely with Prismatic. Now that we have an alt coming out of this box, I doubt it would come out here as well. Alt and alt, so I don't think it's gonna happen. But we could. It's not like it's impossible. I think it pretty is as much is impossible. Let me know in those comments if you guys know that ratio there. But probably not going to happen. There's our Janine and nothing else there. And our last pack. Let's see if we can get some magic. We got the magic in the middle of the opening, which I'm happy with. Well, let's see if this last pack will give us anything worthwhile. At least a nice, different Pokeball. And it does. A Slowking, a Badoo, and a Pikachu. So Badoo because it's a meta card, EX, and a Pokeball at the end there. Okay, so to finish off here with our Surging, I doubt, or maybe, hey, let's see. We got our last big card here with Prismatic in the last ETB. See if we can get something big in our last one here for Surging as well. We already got all the illustrations, so we don't even have illustrations to look forward to. But hopefully we can get an alt or a secret to come out here in these last ones as well. Full art! Yeah, I say that because that's our second full art, guys. Meaning our likelihood of getting an alt or a secret just went down by a lot. Again, it's not impossible that it could happen, but I'm not expecting it anymore. Obviously, we're still gonna see a lot of EXs because we're missing, I think, 3 EXs. But honestly, my hopes went down so much with that Durant. You could tell in my emotion. Nothing really brings it down more than something. We got the secret. We got one. I wasn't saying we're not gonna get it, but we got it. It's Gravity Mountain. I like it because the Dweeble's down there and it looks cool, but hey, we got a secret. I wasn't expecting it after that second full art, but that goes to show you, even though you think it's over, it's not. Very good. So we got our secret here in our booster, meaning I think that's it for this box. Hopefully we can still get our EXs here, but I think that's gonna be it for this one. Let's see how it goes quickly here. And maybe I'll just even clip and just show you guys the last openings here. Just if there was something in there or not. And if there wasn't, we're back here again at the end of the video. But let's see how this goes. I'm still gonna go through these and open up. But if not, I just cut all this out. And I'm talking to myself for no reason. Okay, there's our code. And we have 2 more packs after this. We get Flamigo. There's no reason even to show this one. Even if it does only the thing that come out, I wouldn't bother showing it. So, let's see. Last 2 packs. If not, it ended there with Gravity Mountain. If it does come out something, I'll be showing it on screen. What the hell? Hell yeah! That's great. We got it. We got both full arts, and we still got the secret and the alt. So, shut my mouth completely. The possibilities went down, but we still got it anyways. Our Durant alt right there. And to finish with our last pack here, I think we're just gonna get an EX or nothing, because after getting the secret and an alt and 2 full arts in our booster box, wouldn't really expect it much, but that's the end of that one. So we're gonna sum up our video. I'm not gonna put them side to side here because we did get 2 pretty good things happening here with our Surging Sparks and our Prismatic. Starting with Surging Sparks, obviously, we're gonna go through our EXs pretty quickly because what we wanna see is at the end, our 2 A-Specs and our 2 full arts. But we got our illustration of Titan, Mesprit, and Execute. We did get our secret Gravity Mountain, and we got also our alt. So this booster box, honestly, I'm gonna give our Silver Crown because I was not expecting a 15 hit booster box. We got the secret and the alt. We got 2 full arts. We got 3 illustrations and 2 A-Specs and 6 EXs, when usually there's up to 8 EXs. But obviously gotta have our Prismatic here because you guys already know what came out here. But gonna fly through our freaking EXs because I'm not showing you the Pokeballs either. There's too many of them. And there's only 1 Pokeball in here, which is our Vaporeon, which is the only Evolution Pokeball that came out. And it's going with our Vaporeon EX, then our Eevee, our Umbreon. We got our 2 Atticuses, his regular forms in school and his Team Star form. We got our Master Ball Execute, which would have stayed there in place the entire video if we didn't get, obviously, our Gold Crown Cerulege here. He's taking the video because, again, Prismatic, just getting an alt and it being one of the good ones. very difficult to happen at this point. So that's been the video, guys, and I've been Georgia Star. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. What was your favorite hit here? And let me know what you thought. Share, and because I do something else, so that we can have more people come and watch these videos. But that's been the video. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.